y'all. It is our Christmas series, 12 Days of Christmas, and it's Christmas Eve. That means it's our 11th day. And for that, we're making duck à l'orange. Now, we're just going to ignore the fact that my duck, this is a whole duck, comes with the orange packet, so we could just do this very simply, but we're not going to do that. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a great cooking show. So we got a whole duck, we got some oranges, we got some butter, we got some red wine, we got some beef broth, we have some Grand Marnier liqueur, we have some cornstarch, some salt, and some sugar. But before we get to baking, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So if you want to learn a new recipe every week, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to baking. Alright, y'all. So we got our duck in a roasting pan. We're just going to, you don't want to cut the meat, but you want to cut through the skin and the fat. We're just going to slice it. And we got breast side up. And we're also going to go ahead and sprinkle on a good helping of salt to help dry that out real quick while our oven preheats. We're going to let this sit for about 5-10 minutes. Just kind of let that salt do its thing. Alright, so now we've let our bird sit. Our oven's at 325. We're going to throw this in there for about 90 minutes. At that point, I will bring you back. Alright, y'all, so after about 90 minutes, we gone ahead, pulled this out. We've cranked our oven up to 425. This bird is going to go back in the oven at 425. But while that oven comes up to temperature, we need to start working on our sauce. For our sauce, we're going to start with our oranges. Kind of peel them. It's a weird way to peel an orange, I know. But we want to do that to 2 oranges. And then we're going to move over to our stove. We're going to start with 1/4 cup of our red wine. Go ahead and put this on a medium-low heat. Start simmering that wine a little bit. Medium heat, probably. And we're going to take and add in 4 tablespoons of sugar. Go ahead, stir this till that sugar is dissolved. So once that wine mixture comes up to a simmer, and we let it simmer for a few minutes, we got 2 cups of beef stock. Now, if you have duck stock, that works great here, but we don't have that, so we're using beef stock. And we're just going to slowly start adding this in. Now we're going to take the peels of those 2 oranges and just kind of drop them in. We're also going to go ahead and juice those 2 oranges. We actually want the juice from 4 oranges. So the peels from 2 oranges, and we're going to juice 4. Alright, y'all. So now we got 4 oranges juiced into this. We got the skins of 2 oranges. We're going to let this bring back up to a simmer. While this comes back up to a simmer, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add in 2 tablespoons of our cognac. Alright, y'all. So this is still coming up to a simmer, but our oven has come to temperature. So let's go ahead, zoom out here. And then we're just going to take some of this, and we're going to do a good healthy brushing on our duck. And we're going to throw this duck back in the oven at that 425 for about 15 to 20 minutes until that skin is crispy. Alright, so as this starts to come back up to a simmer, we're going to go ahead, pull just a couple tablespoons, let this cool down for a second. Now we don't want to boil this, we just want to simmer it. Now we're going to add in about 2 tablespoons of butter. Alright, y'all, so our butter is melted. This has had a chance to cool down. We're going to go ahead and throw a tablespoon of cornstarch in that son of a gun. We're going to go ahead and get this well mixed in and dissolved. We're going to go ahead, stirring this. We're going to slowly add in that liquid back in with the cornstarch. And then we're just going to go ahead and let this thicken up to the desired consistency while the rest of that bird cooks. If it starts to get a little too thick, shut off the heat. If it keeps thickening up, you can always add in a little bit of water. We're going to go ahead, let this do its thing. Our bird should be out in a few minutes. We'll be good to go. Alright, y'all. As you can see, got a duck here. It's been resting 5-10 minutes. Our sauce here. We're just going to go ahead. We're going to pour that on that duck. And we're going to let that duck sit for another 5 to 10 minutes. Alright, y'all. After about 5-10 minutes, you can go ahead and carve this up like you would any other bird or however you want to serve this up. But there we have it. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button down below. There's a video over here that YouTube thinks you should watch. And until next time, keep on cooking on.